All right, so I just did a video about how deliverance is like going to the bathroom, or even as the Bible describes it, it's vomit, right? And those who go back to sin is like a dog going back to its vomit. So really, some people get caught up in the striving, but really your fight, the good fight, is keeping your faith and staying in the will of God. And that actually comes because when you have faith and you believe, right, you're keeping that, you learn to rest. So you're fighting for your ability to be able to rest in faith, to be able to rest in faith, because God responds to faith, and then you feel his presence around you, and then it becomes a knowing. You believe for it, and then it happens, right? You believe Jesus, and then you encounter him, right? So as you grow, that fight turns more into a rest. And that, my friends, is where you want to be. When you can rest in the unknown, when you can rest in the chaos, when you can rest even in the pain, and that lifts the pain a little bit more, right? When you're able to do that. So that's nice. So sometimes that's really where the Lord wants us to be able to be. And that's, some tests happen just for that. Like, think about Abraham, when God's telling him to kill his own son, right? That would throw you for a panic. But Abraham rested through it, right? Even though all the fears, even though, how hard that would be and how he needed to fight, to get to that mountain. But he was at rest because he had faith. Because he knew who his God was. And he knew that he was going to show up and show who he is. And God is a God who provides. And God is a God who is faithful to his promises.